This is a tutorial of how to create student email rosters in PDF format or as a sheet in Google Docs. These rosters can be used for such things as assisting students with Chromebook logins, setting up shared student folders in Google Drive, creating class contact lists in Gmail, or creating student logins for Web 2.0 applications. First, after you've logged into Aspire, select the Report link. Select Class Roster. You are viewing an elementary report. If you are a secondary teacher, make sure you have selected the appropriate classes. Select Student Email in Formatting options. Keep the PDF format selected if you just want a printable report. Select Generate Report, and in a few minutes your report will appear. Note that in the PDF format you are not able to copy and paste selected columns, but it's great for printing. If you want your report in an online format in Google Sheets, instead of selecting Report Format, select Excel, and then select Generate Report. Browse to where you want the report to be saved. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Name the report and click Save. The next step is to upload the file to your Google Drive. Open Google Drive. You'll notice that my Google Drive is in the new Drive format. By selecting the settings gear to the right of my screen, I can leave the new drive, and you'll see the familiar older drive format. I can go back to the gear and experience the new drive. The instructions in this training will be using the new drive view. To upload the Excel spreadsheet into Google Sheets, select New, File Upload. Browse to where that file is on your computer. I'm going to select Benson Roster and select Open. When the upload is complete, click on the file, the Excel file that's in your drive. You'll be viewing the file in a Google Reader. To convert the Excel file to a Google Sheet, select Open With and then select Google Sheets. And a new Google Sheet will be generated with the information from Aspire. You may want to fix up your spreadsheet a little bit so that your information is more usable. To view the grid lines, click on View, Grid Lines, and those will show. You may want to delete the rows at the top, the header rows that you won't need. Select the rows that have extra information and then right click and hit delete. And you also notice that there's some columns that need to be fixed up. For instance, my student names are merged across columns B and C. I'm going to select all the cells in columns B and C that are merged, and then select my Merge tool and select Unmerge. That has emptied column C and put all of the information in column B. Resize column B and delete column C. Resize column A, just mouse over it till you get the two-way arrow, drag it to your right. Now I can see it well enough to delete column A. I'm going to delete the information in row 5 because I don't need that. The next thing that I need to fix up is that my student names are brought in from Aspire with their last name and their first name in the same column. For some applications like G-Class folders, I need to have that information in separate columns. Select Add-ons and then select Get Add-ons. In the search bar, enter Power Tools and hit enter on your keyboard and click on free. Authorize Power Tools to connect to your Google Docs by clicking the accept button, and you can exit out of this help bar. Now click on add-ons, select Power Tools, and select Split. A new column will be added to the right of your screen. Select the names in your spreadsheet that you want to separate into two columns. I'm going to select all these names, and if you notice, these names are separated by a comma and a space. So I want to make sure space and column are selected in my Power Tools. Then click on Split. Columns B and D were created with my last names and first names separated. The last step is to delete the columns that you no longer need. Column E, column C, and column A. One more tip, you may want to remove any formatting that has been brought in from Aspire. Do that by selecting all of your content that was brought in. Click on Format, and then at the bottom, Clear Formatting. This will make some tools such as G-Class folders easier to use. And you're done.